Good morning! It's Monday, brand new week, and you know what that means. We gotta get groceries. I did my meal plan for the week. I made my grocery list yesterday, and this week we gotta hit up Costco. We didn't last week because I didn't need to, but we have a massive Costco list this week because we need like toilet paper, paper towel, and my vlog camera just died. So, thank God for phones. You would think that all these years later I would remember to put a new battery in before I leave the house, but I didn't think that it would be dead. But I've had this exact G7X for many years, and probably like 3 or 4 years now, and the batteries, maybe I just need to get a few new batteries, but they just don't last very long. Like I get maybe 30 minutes out of one battery, and then, which I have 2, there's always a battery on the charger. They don't last very long. So anyways, we're on my phone. So we have to do Costco today. Big Costco list here. We are at Winco right now. I don't have a very big Winco list because I also have Dinnerly coming again this week, which I got Dinnerly last week. We got 3 meals. Working with Dinnerly on Instagram, but it was like $77 and some change for the week for 3 meals. So not too bad. Anyways, in case you guys were wondering, I have Dinnerly coming this week too, so 3 meals. So we're doing Marry Me Chicken Pasta tonight. So I think I'm gonna include that in this vlog. I'm gonna show you guys the recipe. It's just, I don't follow a recipe. Years ago, I followed a Marry Me Chicken recipe from Delish, I think is the name of the website. I don't follow it anymore, but I started making it into like this pasta dish, so I'll show you guys that tonight. And then tomorrow night I'm gonna do burgers. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, we're doing all the Dinnerly meals I have coming. Saturday, I'm gonna do my poor man's lasagna, like pasta bake thing with some rolls. Sunday, we're gonna do tacos. So super easy dinners this week. Love that. We have basketball going on, so yes, simple. I mean, even when we don't have a busy week, I just like simple dinners, you know? Whatever makes life easier. I love that. So, at the Winco parking lot right now, we're gonna go in and get that stuff. I just have a short list for Winco here. Dinners here, Winco list, Costco list. So we're gonna hit up the Winco first, and then by that time, Costco will be open. I just dropped the kids off at school. This is like my Monday routine. Drop off the kids at school, go to Winco, go to Costco if I need to go to Costco, go home, show you guys what we got, put everything away, work. I have like a bunch of editing I need to do today. I actually got up at 5:30 this morning and edited a YouTube video. I need to finish up like the thumbnail and back end stuff, send it over for brand approval. So yeah, happy Monday. I don't know what day this video is gonna get posted, but when I'm filming it, it's Monday, 9:23 a.m. So let's head into Winco, and then we'll head to Costco. I had to switch to a bigger cart because I was running out of room. Just got home from grocery shopping. I had to get one of those flat carts at Costco. I started off with a regular one, and then I ended up having to get a big flat one, those orange ones, because I ran out of room in my regular cart. This is a big stock up. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna bring it all in and then we'll give you a haul.
Did you pack the flashlight, the blanket, and the map? It's a real adventure, the trail you're looking at. I'm glad you came. For a while I thought you might be bailing. Is that the same yellow shirt you used to wear? But 1,000 years seem like almost no time now. This guitar right here, do you still remember how I played for you? I was scrappy, but you sang along, and I thought you knew I could die to keep you near. We've got a fire in the tent, it's fine.
Okay, I'm gonna show you everything we got. Now keep in mind the Costco stuff will last like, some of it a month, some of it over a month. Like, you know, that ketchup will last us like 3 months, okay? Toilet paper, paper towels, months. Dog food, that'll last us a while. Month. You get what I'm saying. So this isn't like a weekly Costco thing. Let me tell you the total from Costco and Winco real quick. This is Winco right over here. Just a very few things on my Winco list today, and the total was $76.83. And then my Costco order, or my Costco trip, was $483.49. So not a weekly trip. The Winco stuff was for this week, and then Costco was like a restock of stuff that we need for a while. Some of it, like these muffins, will only last like the week. Everything else, and those blueberries, but everything else will last a month, and then the Winco stuff is for the week. You guys get the picture. If you bulk shop at like Sam's or Costco, you get what I'm saying. So I'm going to show you guys Winco first. I got some sparkling water, Gatorade Zero, Duke's mayo, burger buns, mozzarella cheese, sour cream, tortillas, Pink Lady apples, pretzels, heavy whipping cream, frozen hash brown patties, grapes, 2 things of bananas, 2 things of strawberries. Got chocolate muffins from Winco. The kids told me that they like the chocolate muffins from Winco better than the chocolate muffins from Costco for whatever reason. I think because they're bigger and they're like chocolatier is what they told me. But Donnie likes the blueberry muffins from Costco. So I got those there. So that's everything from Winco right there. Now let me show you Costco. I got 2 packs of the 3 packs of ground beef. Every time I go to Costco, I grab at least one of these 3 packs of ground beef. And I've told you guys this before, but they're 1.34 pounds, which I like, especially for our family. When I make something that I need a pound of ground beef for, I like that it's over a pound because it just works better to have a little bit more than a pound. Like when I make tacos or spaghetti or whatever, it's better for us to have a little more than a pound, you know, to like feed everyone. I don't necessarily need 2 pounds, so it's just perfect. I like to keep a bunch of these in the freezer so we have some on hand for dinners. I got the blueberries and cream muffins for Donnie. The kids like these too, but grabbed a pack of those. The 2-pack of lemonade. Got some of these fruit snacks for the kids. I typically get the Oikos 000 or whatever Greek yogurts, but they didn't have those. So I got this pack of the Chobani Greek yogurts. This Simply Heinz ketchup. Always get this at Costco. It's a really good deal, the 3-pack. Someone actually commented on a reel or a TikTok grocery haul that I made one time and was like, nobody needs that much ketchup. I'm like, hunty. Yes, we do. Okay. Yes, we do. In this family, listen, we like our ketchup, okay? Yes, we do. We shop at Costco. What can I say? We got some Pirate's Booty, 40 little lunch packs of Pirate's Booty. Some Alani's. These flavors. Listen, I love me some Gorgie energy drinks. I've shared those on Instagram a million times. I love them. My fridge in the garage is stocked with Gorgies. And I also like Alani's, and so does Donnie. So here we go. We can like multiple things, okay? So the pink slush, the cherry twist, and the orange kiss. Yes, ma'am, that pink slush. Chef's kiss. I got 2 packs of the 30 grams of protein chocolate shakes from Fairlife. I got Donnie 2 packs of his cold brew. There's 12 in each one. So this will last just about a month, 24 days. So we're good on that. I got 2 things of eggs. Brody has 3 eggs every single morning. Donnie usually makes 2 or 3 eggs every single morning. I make 2 probably every other day. We go through eggs very fast in this household. So 2 packs of eggs. Got a big bag of these Cara oranges. They are so good. We haven't bought these little bites, little muffins in such a long time, but I was on the way to school, taking Berkeley to school this morning. She's like, Mom, when you go to Costco, can you give me those little muffins? We haven't got them in a long time, and they sound really good. So got her some of these little muffins. And you know what? They didn't have our favorite butter. We usually get the Kirkland brand grass-fed butter in the green packaging, and they didn't have it. So I opted for their Kirkland organic salted butter. It'll have to do for now, it's fine, but they didn't have the one that I typically get, so I got that one. Got some more honey because the new sandwich bread I've been making that I showed you guys in 2 videos back, this one, oh, it's so beautiful. It takes a tablespoon of honey, and I make it multiple times a week. So I needed some new honey. This is the Northwest honey. They pretty much always have local honey if you shop at Costco. This one's from Issaquah, Washington, which is 1 state over from us, so pretty local. Got some booty wipes, some extra virgin olive oil with like the little, you know, so that's cool. And it was really inexpensive. I love that. We got the sticky rice bowls. You microwave these for 90 seconds. Donnie likes to take these, like if we have any sort of like meat for dinner and there's like leftovers, he'll take that with one of these little sticky rice bowls to work and microwave it. And then you eat it with the meat, put a little sauce on there. It's really good. And then we use these for like easy dinners and stuff too. We got Cheez-Its, we got goldfish, and this has 2 bags in there. This has 3 bags in there. And then I got a little thing of blueberries. Oh, toilet paper, paper towels, dog food. That's everything. So we are stocked and ready. So I'm gonna go ahead, get all this stuff put away. And then I have a bunch of work I need to get done on the computer. So, and then to go on my 5-mile walk, take Cash on his little loop. And, oh, he just looked at me because I said that word. I see you. I'll take him on his little loop and then finish up my 5 miles. And then we're gonna meet up again tonight and we're gonna cook Marry Me chicken pasta together. I'm gonna show you guys my recipe, okay? And I will type it up and also put it in the description for you guys so then you can like copy and paste it and print it out if you want to, screenshot it, or cook along with me whenever you want to. So I'll see you guys tonight. All right, let's make Marry Me chicken pasta. Like I said earlier, I do not follow a recipe. This is just kind of what I have taken from following an old recipe of Marry Me chicken back in the day and turning it into my own pasta recipe that we call Marry Me chicken pasta in our house. I will type this recipe up and put it in the description box for you guys, and then you can also refer back to this video whenever you are cooking this for your family. But you're gonna want to start with 8 boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and I have cut off the excess fat, and I'm seasoning it on both sides with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, and paprika. Before I start seasoning my chicken, I do preheat my oven to 400 degrees so that can be heating up while I'm working on the first few steps in this recipe. I use a cast iron skillet. If you don't have cast iron, that's totally fine. You can use any sort of oven safe skillet. If you don't have an oven safe skillet, that's okay as well. You can use any skillet that you have, and then when we get to the point where we put it in the oven, you can also use a baking dish when we get to that step too. So don't worry if you don't have an oven safe skillet. But I added a little bit of olive oil. I don't measure anything in this recipe, so you just kind of have to watch what it looks like, I guess, but I added enough olive oil in the bottom of the skillet to kind of cover the bottom. And then I just put all of those chicken thighs in there. You don't have to worry about them being flat because we're pretty much just searing them on both sides. They can be smushed in there, and I'm cooking them for 4 minutes on each side on like medium high heat. You just want them to look like this on both sides because they're gonna finish cooking in the oven. So once those have cooked for 4 minutes on both sides on medium high heat, we're gonna take them off the skillet and just put them on a plate and set them to the side. And then I take a paper towel, couple paper towels, kind of wad them up and use my tongs to wipe out the inside of the skillet. Not completely, but just to get some of that oil out of the skillet and then I'll just throw that away. It doesn't have to be perfectly cleaned out. You can kind of see what I did there. I just got some of the oil out, not all of it. And then I added just like a little bit of oil back in, some fresh oil. And this is where we're gonna start seasoning things. We're gonna start making our sauce here. So I just used some garlic out of a jar, and I did like a couple of heaping tablespoons of that, and then a couple heaping tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes. You can add as many or as little of those as you want. We like a lot. And then like a tablespoon of dried or fresh thyme, and then also a tablespoon of dried or fresh rosemary. Fresh is definitely better. I didn't have any fresh. I didn't get any fresh at the grocery store, so I'm just using dried. But throw all that in the skillet with the same skillet that you cook the chicken in, so it has all that flavor in there. And then we're just gonna let all of that kind of come together for a couple minutes. Keep an eye on it. We're gonna have this on like medium-low heat because you don't want to burn your garlic, but just kind of watch it and, you know, stir it around, let all those flavors come together. Then you're gonna add in 1 cup of chicken broth and 2.5 cups of heavy whipping cream. So I just put 1 cup of chicken broth in my measuring cup and then heavy whipping cream to fill the rest of it. And then I added my other cup in there. So 1 cup chicken broth, 2.5 cups heavy whipping cream. And then you're gonna add in 1 cup of freshly grated Parmesan cheese and give that a stir. We're gonna let all of this come together. Like I said, we're on medium-low heat or medium heat, however your oven is, whether you have gas, electric, or coil, it's gonna depend. But you want this to come to just a little bubble. You don't want this like at a rolling boil because it has cheese and heavy cream in there, so you don't want anything burning. But you just want it to come together so it looks like this thick, bubbly sauce. And then we're gonna put our chicken back in. So if you don't have an oven-safe skillet, you can just put the chicken in a baking dish and then pour your sauce right on the top of the chicken. Just get all your sauce and pour it right on top. But if you do have an oven-safe skillet or you're using cast iron, do what I'm doing and just put your chicken right back in there. Now your oven is preheated to 400 degrees, so we're gonna take the chicken and our sauce and we're gonna pop that in the oven, set a timer for 20 minutes, and we're gonna let that bake in there. I dropped a bunch of shredded cheese on the ground, so I'm gonna pick that up, and then we're gonna get started on our pasta. Grab a big pot and get your water boiling. I'm using this penne pasta from Costco. I'm using the entire bag. It's about a pound. I think it's 1.1 pounds, which I think is like 17.6 ounces. So about a pound of pasta, maybe a little bit more of whatever pasta you want. Like I said, I'm using this organic penne from Costco. So my pasta is still cooking. It's got a little bit of time left, but that's okay because we still have some things to do with the chicken. So the chicken is done in the oven. It cooked for 20 minutes. So now piece by piece, I'm gonna use my tongs, pull my chicken out, stick it on a cutting board, cut it into strips, and then cut those strips in half. So every single piece, I'm gonna take them out, cut it into strips, and then cut the strips in half so that way they're in really good bite-sized pieces. This is the size that seems to work the best, especially with penne pasta. It's like the perfect size that goes with that size noodle. When you get the chicken cut up, you're gonna put it right back into the sauce and then cut up the rest of the chicken. We're gonna get every single chicken thigh cut into strips and then cut those strips in half and then put back into the sauce. We are almost done. Our pasta is done boiling, so I'm going to drain that. I'm just stirring the sauce in the chicken, getting it all going. It is off the heat now. It's just sitting by itself, no heat. I'm putting the pasta back in the pot, and now it's time to transfer. There's really no good way to do this, especially with the cast iron because it's heavy. So I'm just using a ladle and I'm scooping all the big pieces out of the sauce. So the chicken, the tomatoes, I'm just going to scoop that, transfer it in with the pasta. If you're using a baking dish, it would be a little easier. You could honestly just like dump the pasta into the baking dish and then stir it all together. But this is what we're gonna do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and make sure we get all the sauce, the cheesy, creamy sauce, dumped into the pot as well, because that is the sauce that's gonna coat our noodles. So I'm gonna move this over to the counter, put all that cheesy, creamy goodness in, and get this all stirred together. All right, that is Marry Me Chicken pasta. It makes a ton, as you can see. This is a big old pot. We will have leftovers. Everyone loves it. And that's dinner. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Hopefully you enjoyed this grocery haul and recipe video. Thanks for clicking on my videos, taking time out of your day to watch. I appreciate it. And I will see you guys again very soon in my next video. Bye.